The hottest up-and-coming company in big tech says it's been hit by a major cyber attack. China-based DeepSeek says the attack caused major outages and disabled new users from signing on. It had been the #1 download in the Apple App Store. Prior to the announcement, the tech-heavy NASDAQ stock market opened sharply lower as investors worried about the company's impact on the AI community. The company's AI model called R1 works just like ChatGPT, but apparently costs far less to develop compared to competitors like Google, Meta, or OpenAI. For more on this, Aaron Gregg joins us now. He's a business reporter for the Washington Post. Aaron, thanks for being here. What specifically has investors worried about DeepSeek?
So what really has investors worried here is just the dramatically lower cost that DeepSeek is claiming. Companies like Anthropic, for example, have said that it costs more than $100 million to develop their AI models. DeepSeek is claiming about $5 million. That is a dramatic reduction in what it takes in terms of chips, in terms of power, just about everything you can imagine. Totally changes the equation if it were true. What this means for tech companies in the U.S. right now is that all of these companies that are built into the AI infrastructure, companies like NVIDIA, data center companies, basically have been orienting themselves towards a huge, hundreds of billions of dollars of spend to develop this U.S. AI industry based on the costs that we thought were going to be much, much higher than this for a very long time. They're now having to grapple with the idea that it might be much cheaper. There might be a much cheaper way to develop a large language model. And this made in China DeepSeek is the one leading the charge.
So is this sort of a wake-up call to U.S. competitors?
It definitely is. Again, we need to learn more about this app. Anytime you see something pop up like this and suddenly become popular, there are a lot of questions that need to be asked, but it's definitely a wake-up call. Mark Andreessen, for example, a longtime Silicon Valley tech investor, said it's one of the greatest innovations he's ever seen, basically because it's low cost and it seems to perform pretty well, almost as well as some of the leading, U.S.-based and European apps such as ChatGPT. So this really is a wake-up call for anyone who's in Silicon Valley or anyone associated with the Western AI industry.
But right now, the stakes might not be super high because we are not incredibly reliant on AI yet. But as AI becomes more built in and as AI even maybe becomes sort of this miracle thing that some of these American CEOs are saying, that it can cure some diseases. I mean, working pretty well is not going to be the bar, right? So does more need to be figured out about DeepSeek and how accurate this is?
Sure does. We need to watch this to see how it develops. But what a lot of tech figures are saying right now is that one of the biggest limitations for the industry's progress, for its ability to develop new applications and new frontiers for the industry, is the cost. That the ability to have enough chips, for example, to develop what you need to make is one of the big things that is holding back the AI industry right now. That's why NVIDIA has become one of the most valuable tech companies on the planet. If that cost is being slashed to a tenth of what we previously thought it was, you could see that enabling all kinds of new frontiers for these companies.
Aaron Gregg, thank you so much.